ever wondered if you can get away with wearing neon? Stick around for today's video and find out. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. My name is Sarah and I am the style coach. We are here today to talk about neon. Everything you need to know about neon, whether you can wear it, if you're the right age for it, all the combinations that you can wear neon with, and I'm going to talk you through each one so that you feel confident about investing your money in a neon piece, or whether to let it be and move on to something that can stay in your wardrobe for a long time. Because that's what it's all about. We want to invest our money in the right places. We want things to last in our wardrobe. We don't want to be throwing it away next season, next year. We want things to last a long time. That is the future of style. Let me know if you agree with that in the comments below. And of course, please like the video if you enjoyed it or learned something new, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I know there's a lot of people watching this channel who have yet to subscribe, so please hit that subscribe button and join the community here. You can also find me on Instagram or Facebook at thestylecoach.ie. You can subscribe to my newsletter on my website, thestylecoach.ie, which I strongly recommend you do because there's a lot of accounts being hacked. People are losing their subscribers. And so if that ever happens, I'll just be able to email you and say, hey, this is where I am. Come back and join me. So enough about that. Let's get started with today's video. As you can see today, I am wearing my neon yellow blazer. And I'm aware that through the camera and through the lighting, the colour may come across a little bit more muted than what it is in real life. So keep that in mind as I talk about my neon blazer. I thought this might be a useful video because even if you've had a colour analysis done, neons tend not to be included in the colour analysis. And even if you have a palette for your colour season like this one, or a digital palette that I give my clients, neons are not featured. And even in my coloured drapes that I work with people in person with, they don't have neon colour. So how are you supposed to know if neons are for you? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. So to get started, I want to start with talking about colour theory. So a little bit of background behind the colours. So I use the Munsell colour system, which talks about the hue, the chroma, the temperature, and the value of the colour. So when we talk about chroma, value, temperature in a colour, we also talk about these features within a person's hair colour, eye colour, skin tone, skin undertone. So we're looking for the qualities of that colour in that person's features as well. So let me explain a little bit more. When we look at a neon colour, undoubtedly the first thing we notice about it is the brightness of it. It's so vivid, it's hard to miss. So when we see brightness in a colour, we are also looking for that in a person's features, be that their hair, skin, eye colour and undertone. So how do we see brightness in a person? Sometimes the brightness comes through the clarity they have in their eyes. Have you ever seen somebody with like dazzling eyes and you can't stop staring at them? They're like crystals. They're so bright and clear. So that's one place we can find brightness in a person. The other is in the contrast that they have within their features. So for example, someone with very pale skin and very dark hair, that would give a high contrast, giving them somewhat of a bright quality. The other places you might see it is in the whites of the eye against the colour of the eye itself, the iris, or against the skin. So people with darker skin who have very whites of the eye, that's a brightness, that's a bright quality. And they are the ones who are going to wear the neon colours really well. So what can you do if you don't have these qualities? So for me, my main features are I have dark hair, I have dark eyes, I don't really have brightness to my features. So what I've done is I've added a brightly coloured lipstick to help balance that colour of the neon with the features in my face. Otherwise, it might overpower me, and of course that's not what we want to happen. We want a nice harmony between everything that's going on. So today I'm wearing MAC Candy Yum Yum on my lips, which is a really bright, clear, vivid and cool pink. And that helps to bring balance to the neon blazer. The second characteristic of neon colours is that they tend to be quite cool. They're kind of almost icy. They definitely lean towards cool on the temperature scale rather than warm. So if you have those cool undertones, they are going to work better for you. What I would say as well is if you do have very fair skin, very pale skin, and you want to wear a neon, I would suggest moving away from the yellow neons, the green neons, because they won't give you enough contrast against your skin. I would say move towards the pink neons, perhaps the blue neons, the purple neons, and that will be more complementary on your skin. And perhaps balance it out with some brightly coloured makeup if you're into makeup as well. If your skin tone is more medium to dark, then you can get away with those neon colours a little bit more. They're going to sit beautifully against your skin. So that's just a little bit of background on the colour theory and what kind of person that they look best on. Now keep in mind, when I say the colours look best on certain types of people, I'm talking about when you wear those colours next to your face. That's when it's really important, because that's where the interaction is with your hair, your skin tone, skin undertone and eye colour. If it's on your shoes, it's not going to matter so much. So if you feel that your features are a little bit softer, a little bit more muted, and that the neon colours overpower you somewhat, a way that you can make it work if you really want to wear your neons is to bring a little brightness into your makeup as well to balance it out. But really they're going to look best on people with those high contrast features and the brightness to their features as well. So let's talk about what colours you can wear with neon colours. So as you can see, I'm wearing black with neon today. And when we wear black with a colour, black is kind of a safety net. I think a lot of people, when they don't know what to wear with something, they bring in black. And it can work pretty well. I like wearing it. But I also like wearing it with different patterns and different colours, and I'll explain that a little bit later. What we see here with the neons against the black is it's a very sharp contrast, and it does nothing to diffuse the brightness, I suppose, of the neon colour. I think it actually enhances the brightness. So if you're okay with that, then go for it. But if you think, wow, this neon is just too loud, how can I diffuse it a little bit? Then maybe stay away from black. I'll also bring in here that black works quite well for me also because of my dark hair and dark eyes. Black would be a colour within my colour palette. So that's one reason why I do wear it with the neon. Now, if you want to bring in some different colours, let's say for example, white, and I'll just show you this picture here of me wearing pink trousers and my neon jacket, white t-shirt with leopard print logo on the t-shirt. So there's a lot going on here. I don't know about you, let me know if you agree with this, but for me, the neon seems more diffused. It's almost a little bit softer when I've brought in the white and the leopard print and the pink trousers. For me, it's of course still loud, but the sharpness is not there. That is present with the black. Let me know if you agree with that. So I would bring in white, I would bring another neon colour in, like pink, to soften the neon, to diffuse the neon a little bit. And I think it just tones down the brightness. It's still, of course, a loud outfit, there's no denying that, but the sharpness is lost. And that could be a good thing if it's not something you want in your outfit. Now I'd like to show you some other colours from my coloured drapes here that I think neons would go particularly well with. So I think my favourite combination here is the Chinese blue colour. I think that works beautifully if you're wearing that underneath or with a pair of trousers. That blue, or indeed a deeper blue. So perhaps a royal blue like this could work also really well as a blouse underneath, as a pair of trousers, or even with a coat as well. I think that would work beautifully, and again, I'm using that word diffuse. It would soften the look of the neon. By the way, these colours I'm choosing are from the winter palette. I chose them because they have similarities to the neon in that they're cool colours and they have a bright quality to them. There's a clarity to them, so they tend to go quite well. Now the other colour I would choose is a fuchsia, and again I do hope these colours are coming across well on the camera and the lighting, but I think the fuchsia could go quite well. As you can see there, I would definitely wear that. I would use True Green. I think that looks really good. How about you? I don't know. I would definitely wear that underneath or as a coat over the top or with a scarf. I think a royal purple also works really well. They are the colours of Wexford here in Ireland, which is a county in Ireland, but I think they work quite well together. I would also choose a kind of a pine green. It's slightly towards the khaki side, but it's quite deep, it's quite cool. And this kind of, for me, it grounds the neon, where the neon is a little bit of a crazy colour. This earthy green, this kind of pine green, it diffuses it, it softens it, and it grounds it. So if you want to not be so loud in your outfit, this could be a good colour combination. So they've all been cool colours that we've seen here. I just want to show you what a warm, bright colour would be like. So this is from the spring season and it's coral. Again, I'm aware that sometimes the colours come through differently on the screen. I hope it's coming through okay. So if you can imagine a coral colour and putting this underneath, I kind of feel like a sunset, or, you know, what's that cocktail that has all those kind of different colours in it and it looks like a sunset? I don't know, remind me. But I kind of feel like that. Personally, I probably wouldn't go for this combination, but it's just something that you could go for if you did have those warmer undertones and you tended to wear the spring colours. Now let's talk about what age is appropriate for wearing neons. So this is always a big question. You know, people don't want to feel like mutton dressed as lamb or feel like they're too old for something. And the question I always ask people is it timeless for you? Is it ageless for you? That's something that you want to be focusing on. So you don't want to be jumping on trends and trying to keep up with what's going on today. That's exhausting, it's expensive, it's unsustainable in the fashion world, and it could end up having that effect of mutton dressed as lamb. So that's something you want to avoid. What you do want to be focusing on, really, I believe, is this within your style personality? If you're wearing neon, it's naturally a loud feature to your outfit. It is a wow factor. You are going to be noticed. So I would say this is best suited to somebody who already has a dramatic style personality. And a dramatic style personality, or indeed any style personality, is not attached to age. It's about who you are as a person and projecting that on the outside to the world through your clothes. So I would say if you naturally are that dramatic style personality, perhaps even the creative style personality, you will absolutely be able to wear it neon at any stage. I do believe it depends on also the piece itself. So if you're wearing maybe a neon crop top and, you know, ripped jeans and things, that's something I associate with maybe teenagers. However, something like a neon blazer, I hope to be wearing this decades from now, and I think it will still be relevant because I have that dramatic style personality within me. If you think of the likes of Iris Apfel, Zandra Rhodes or Trinny Woodall, they are all people who have dramatic and creative style personalities, and I've seen them in neons and they look fantastic. And I think Trinny is in her kind of around 57. Iris Apfel I think turned 90 already. Not sure about Zandra Rhodes, but they're all women who have lived a nice long life and are still wearing neon. And they look fantastic in them. But it's about a confidence within yourself and having that dramatic style personality. So I do believe that neon can be timeless. It can be for anybody. at any age, but think about your style personality. Is it really reflecting you as a person? Let me know if you have any other questions about wearing neon in the comments below, and also let me know if you'd like me to do any particular videos that you find you've been having trouble with in your styling or personal development, and I'll be happy to do them. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like the video if you enjoyed it or learned something new, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you again next week. Take care. Bye.